All right, so in this lesson, we are going to write the slope-intercept form of a line given a solution. So we'll say given a solution and its slope. Actually, I'll just circle slope. So basically, we got to remind ourselves first, what is slope-intercept form? Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. The m is our slope, and the b is our y-intercepts. So we are going to write this. Well, let me write that a little better. Intercept. So we're going to write y equals mx plus b when we're given information, basically. I'm going to show you two methods. You should get the same answer. They're just two different methods because sometimes you'll have a graph and sometimes you won't have a graph, but you should get the same answer. So example number 1 says a linear function goes to the point 6, 4 and has a slope or a constant rate of change of 1/3. What is the slope-intercept form of the linear function? So we know that we need to do y equals mx plus b. Now it gives us a slope or constant rate of change of 1/3. So let me do this actually. It gives me a slope of 1/3. So that's the 1/3. But we need this b. We don't have this b because we can write y equals 1/3 x plus whatever that is or minus whatever that is, but we don't know it. It doesn't tell us in this problem. But this problem, let's see if I have a different color that may be useful. This problem gives us a 6, 4. It gives us an x and a y though. So it gives us an x. It gives us an x and a y. And you can see that we'll have an m, we have the x, we'll have the y, and we'll use that to get this b. So it gives us 6, 4. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the point that it gives us. Now I need to use the slope that it gives us. The thing is, if I use the slope 1/3, this doesn't help me get the y-intercept. So I kind of need to go backwards. So up 1/3, that means down 1, left 3. Down 1, left 3. And I can see right here that this is my y-intercept. So I'm going to, I guess I use green, draw my, I'll do this first. This is my y-intercept right here. Which is 0, 2. I'm trying to make it look a little better for the people. Okay, 0, 2. So my equation should be fairly easy to write at this point. Y equals, remember, we don't need the 6 and the 4. We just need this 1/3 x, and then our y-intercept, which is 2, so plus 2. Now, I should be able to get this same equation, the same answer, without the graph. So let's write out y equals mx plus b. Now remember, we're starting all over. We're pretending we don't know any of this right here, really. I mean, unless we're going to use it to check. So we can see that we have an x, we have a y, we have an x, we have a y, but we have the slope, which is m, but we don't have this b. We need to get this b. So the first thing I would do is I would substitute in this x and y. So the y is 4, and then equals, oh, before I do that, before I get to the x, the m, remember, is the slope. So that's 1 over 3. And then the x that it gave me was the 6. And then I have plus b. Okay. Let me write that a little closer. Plus b. And then I just solve for b. I just find out what b is. So 1/3 times 6. So 6 times 1 is 6. Divided by 3 is 2. 2 plus b equals 4. I need to find b, so I need to take away 2. And I get, oh, this goes away. 2 equals b, which is just b equals 2. So this is my y-intercept. This is my b. So I should get y equals, and then my slope, 1/3 x plus 2. And these should match at the end. I wouldn't just copy this over, because if you do the work wrong and you just copy it over, it's not correct. Okay, so let's look at this next example. Julie is looking at a poster of a linear function and notices that it has a slope of -2 over 5. So slope of -2 over 5. Remember that slope is m. A little bit. There we go. And then it gives us a solution, 5, -6. So it gives us a solution of 5, -6. This is our x and a y. So let's start at 5, -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 5. And then -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is my initial point that it gave us, or my point. Now I need to use the slope of -2 over 5. So 1, 2 over 5. We can tell that this isn't helpful, so we need to go backwards. Up to left 5. Oh, right here. So that's my new y-intercept. So I'm going to attempt to draw. Drawing diagonal, this thing is not the easiest thing in the world for me to do. Cool. That's my line. This is my y-intercept. My y-intercept, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, -4. So let's write the equation. Y equals, our m is -2 over 5. -2 over 5x. My y-intercept is 0, -4, so -4. There we go. Let's try to find this same answer, but without using the graph. So y equals mx plus b. Remember that the y is -6. The x is 5. Okay, let's write. And then I'll put the plus b here. And the slope was -2 over 5. Okay, so the slope was -2 over 5. The x was 5. And the y was -6. Now we got to find b. So let's multiply here. So a negative times a positive is a negative. 5 times 2, or 2 times 5, is 10. Divided by 5 is 2. I'm trying to do that again. 2 times 5 is 10. Divided by 5 is 2. Plus b equals -6. Now I got to find out what b is, so I'm going to add 2 to both sides. And -6 plus 2 is -4 equals b, which is just b equals -4. And if we wrote the equation, we start with y equals, the slope was -2 over 5 times x, and then plus b. So the b is -4, so I'll put -4. And that is it. Thank you.